Wat nou strijders van de Alliantie, ik ben Rick en welkom bij een nieuwe aflevering van Master Detective Archives Raincoat Plus. Of Raincoat Plus voor short. De vorige aflevering hebben wij besloten om samen met Lara verder te gaan. En op zoek te gaan naar de oplossing van dit mysterie. En nu gaan we verder. We gaan in ieder geval even terug naar de base. Naar de onderzeeër. Om daar te spreken met de chief die er is. Ik weet even zijn naam niet meer. Even kijken. Oké, we gaan die kant op. Want we moeten even praten met hem om te kijken waar... Waar moet ik naartoe? Om te kijken waar de... Oké, die kant op. Om te kijken waar de kerk is waar de Nilman zijn basic operations heeft. Daar gaan we namelijk nu naar op zoek.
It's the peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment.
Okay.
But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... It makes me want to sink a ship.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer.
Dat is je best.
If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but... Can't you give me more time?
He's gone.
Chief
Right.
Yako, are you all right?
Oh, Yuma. And Lara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two.
Hij is echt
You're gonna keep
hij heeft geen
investigating?
ruggengraat.
Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out. Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
Hij heeft geen ruggengraat.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the mailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
Yep.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
Bedankt,
I don't
Halara.
really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case. Seriously, I'm counting on you.
Yes, yes.
There's still so much I need to do.
Oké. Strak. Het begint op gang te komen, daar hou ik van. Want aan het begin heb ik zoiets van duurt wel lang, duurt wel lang, duurt wel lang. Nu hebben we minder tekst. We hebben meer doen, minder tekst. En dat is goed. Laten we even op de map kijken. We moeten naar Kawasaki District. Daar hebben we iemand zijn profile geüpdate. Set boroughs. Kawasaki
You can get
District.
to the church from Kamasaki District. Time is short.
Yes, yes. We gaan ook zeker die kant op.
Hurry!
Het is wel fijn dat Shinigami mij op zijn minst een beetje laat zien waar ik naartoe moet. Ik vind de stijl van de game goed. Ik vind de muziek goed. Ik vind eigenlijk heel veel dingen wel goed aan deze game tot nu toe. En dat zie ik graag. Ik zie graag een goede game.
So the
This is
Nailman
Garrett.
urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
En wat ik ook fijn vind is dat veel genarrate is. Dan hoef ik zelf niet zoveel te praten. Terwijl bij de vorige, bij Danganronpa was dat minder.
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that.
Dat is best
Depends
wel...
on the individual.
Forget it. For now,
Kijk, vanuit
let's
haar
talk to the
perspectief snap
people
ik
in
het.
the
Zeg maar,
church.
haar reasoning snap ik het wel.
Even
Maar sommige
listen
mensen,
to
meestal dat zag je natuurlijk ook in de
They can't say no if you
vroeger,
say
zeg maar in de
no to
middeleeuwen en
sin
zo.
for
Op
the
het moment dat
peacekeepers.
mensen het
Is it
slecht
okay
hebben,
to
dan
lie
zoeken
like
ze
that?
naar manieren om het beter te maken. En dat
Whether
kan
it's
door middel
okay
van
or
God.
not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In
Want als
order
jij niet
to
kan verklaren
achieve
waarom je
that,
slecht hebt,
deception is at
en er
times
komt iemand en die zegt tegen
required.
jou, nou misschien moet je het verklaren vanwege de
Now,
God.
let us educate those who are here.
En je kan naar hem
that
bidden,
their
dan heb je
true
misschien wat
savior
beter.
isn't beyond the
Dus in
rain
ieder geval een beetje
clouds.
hoop. Tegenwoordig zien we namelijk ook steeds minder. Ik bedoel, iedereen heeft het supergoed. Dus... We hebben hier een aantal mensen die mogelijke culprits zijn.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
Oké.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Oké.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Ja. Maar ik wil wel even rondkijken of hier nog geheime dingen liggen.
I'm sure.
Want je weet het nooit. Kijk, dat bedoel ik. We hebben hier al iets liggen. Memory Shard Emerald. Mooi. Misschien aan de andere kant ook nog een vraagteken. Kijk, deze kun je ook even best kijken. Dat zijn toch allemaal gratis puntjes. Oké, we kennen er niks voor, dat is jammer. Hier is verder niks. Jammer. Oké, terug naar de kerk. We gaan even wat mensen interviewen. Laten we beginnen met de grote hamster, I guess.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the mailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Okay.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Ooh.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You are...
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Okay.
Sorry. She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Leuk voor je.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nailman?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees.
Okay.
The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really.
En ze heeft de arm
In
dingen.
other words, it's
Broken neus, whatever.
totally metal.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
I see.
Okay.
Are you the priest of this church?
Kijk, logischerwijs zou je
That's
denken
My family has served this church
dat de
for many
priester
generations.
de persoon is die de moord zou
Though I
plegen
only
als het de
became a
mensen
man
zijn
of
die
the cloth
mogelijk
in
suspect
recent
zijn.
years,
The blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal.
Omdat het de hoogste gerankte persoon is in de kerk. En dus zo ziet het eruit.
As the divine
Ik ben geen
guided me to
bekende van de kerk. Dus ik weet niet hoe hoog de priester in de rangorde staat. Maar
But he sure seems proud to be a priest.
volgens mij best hoog.
Do you know about the mailman?
En dat hij dus de belangrijkste persoon is in de kerk.
Of course. I have no
Zou mij
idea
logisch lijken
how
dat
that
het
rumor spread around.
dat hij de persoon is
Perhaps
die
it was even
prime
started
suspect
by
is.
a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the nailed man.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the mailman for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it
mensen
basically
vinden dat
already
lekker.
like that?
Wie ben jij?
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the nailman and you don't know who I am?
What's that
Als
supposed
deze
to
man een
mean?
naam heeft, dan vind ik hem ook heel hoog op de
This
suspectlijst
must
staan.
be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report.
Dat is bijzonder.
I'm impressed Halar was able to realize it so quick.
Stond dat op de report? Even kijken, als het goed is hebben we een report ergens, hè? Ja, hier. 7 AM, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a body of a suspicious person behind the church. Ja, oké. Dus hij is de eerste persoon.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical
Deze 4
places
mensen lijken me
like
allemaal
this.
niet de
There's
killer.
an otherworldly
Ze hebben geen
feeling
naam.
to it.
Dat is al een
I
ding waarvan
love
ik denk,
researching this type of stuff.
als het een
Which is
belangrijk
why
persoon
I've
is in het
been
verhaal,
keeping
dan
an
hebben
eye
ze
on
een
mailman
naam meestal.
activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the mailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in nailman research.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real nailman, obviously. The peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the nailman exists. The nailman is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
Heb je dat?
In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the dark ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the nailman's next target.
Oké.
Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the nailman.
Helemaal geen tijd voor.
Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I had acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the nailman.
Guess he just wants to meet the mailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about?
Laten we gewoon beginnen bovenaan.
There have been several mailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Oké.
Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
Dat is wel bijzonder.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower.
Oké, ja, dat
The
hebben we al
first
gehoord.
happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
Oké.
It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place.
Oké.
At the time, the nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the nailman?
We hebben al diverse voorbeelden gezien van
Totally get it.
mogelijke clues, dus...
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the nailman. By then, I knew the legendary nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the 4th locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Oké. This information was obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past nailman murders. De past nailman murders. Het zou fijn zijn als we daar ook nog naartoe kunnen gaan. Mensen, even bedankt in ieder geval voor het kijken naar deze aflevering. Like, abonneer, reageer en deel met je vrienden. En hoop ik jullie de volgende keer weer terug te zien bij een nieuwe aflevering van Master Detective Archives. Raycode Plus. Zie je!